of Jubilee South Asia Pacific and from the Philippine Movement for Climate Justice. For us Filipinos, the fight against climate crisis is a fight for the survival of our people, not just in the future, but now. The only solace we can get from the annual visits of super typhoons exactly at the time of the summit of the Conference of Parties is the hope that perhaps our tragedies will somehow move governments into more ambitious, more just, and fairly shared global actions to confront the climate crisis. The fight against the climate crisis is a fight for survival, but also a fight for the rights of peoples across the globe. It is the people who stand up for their rights, the rights of workers, the rights of women, youth, poor communities, farmers, and indigenous peoples. These are the people who have been targeted, harassed, and killed for standing up, speaking out, and resisting the system that drives the climate crisis. To avoid climate catastrophe, we need all voices and all hands. Therefore, we ask you to do more here at the UNFCCC, but also at home, to protect, respect, and fulfill the human rights of all, including the right to fully and effectively participate in all levels of decision-making. There must be much greater commitments by governments to protect rights defenders and clear and direct references to the need for responses to climate change that advance gender equality and respect, promote, and fulfill human rights. Intergenerational equity is a key principle in tandem with equity between people today. To protect the rights of present as well as future generations, there must be commitments to immediate action with a long-term goal of limiting temperature rise to no more than 1.5 degrees. In this light, we ask that the world immediately begin to phase out fossil fuels and other dirty and harmful energy and undertake a just transition to 100% renewable energy systems as quickly as possible. Energy systems that are community-owned and aimed at delivering energy to the 3 billion women and men without access to enough energy for lives of dignity. To uphold the rights of women and men, the Lima decision must address all aspects of the climate crisis, not just emission cuts. We ask for a decision that mandates all countries to make intended contributions on adaptation, finance, technology, and capacity building that are gender sensitive and include social and environmental safeguards. Mitigation commitments of developing countries must be discussed together with finance and technology transfers, without which we cannot possibly hope to see the scale of transformation the world needs. Without adequate, gender-responsive finance and technology transfers, we cannot ensure a complete and just transition, one that provides decent, lasting, safe, and well-paid jobs, one that does not leave the workers out in the cold. The conference is not over. To show that you listen to your people, to show that you do hear the almost 20,000 people marching in central Lima today, you can still make decisions that are more than just covering emission cuts, but also clearly includes adaptation, finance, and technology as mandatory elements of your contributions to the future agreements. We also urge you to put the issue of pre-2020 actions at the top of your agenda in Lima. The long-term goals of stabilizing temperatures below 1.5 or even 2 degrees will not be met if you continue with the weak proposals for the next 6 years. You face a political and physical imperative to drastically change direction on immediate climate action. We also demand a commitment to
Thank you. And thank you to all parties for